Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video we are starting out in Bouse, Arizona. But first, some dinner. We had such a nice day heading back into Bouse from Yuma. It was just blue skies and sunny, and then the next couple days were filled with rain. Not a terrible thing by any means. It's always a good thing to see rain in the desert. With the rain, it still allows us to stay indoors, maybe get some work caught up, read some books, and also make sure that we can tidy up and get things all nice and clean in the van. Eventually the rain dried up and we moved onwards to Quartzsite for a quick stopover. This is at the Mountain Quail Cafe, a neat little cafe that is quail themed in Quartzsite. They have just typical greasy spoon diner fare, but it was very much appreciated after our time in Bouse. After that, we headed to Yuma for the night and woke up to a lot of old classic cars around us for one of the big car show events that was going on down there. But we were also in Yuma to stock up on supplies so we could hang out much longer in the field next time. What you see here in these bags and out of the bags is about a 2-week supply for Paul and I. It is a lot of food, and I won't share the cost for sticker shock. Later, we stopped by a local park in Yuma so that I could continue to tidy up the van, get everything kind of reorganized. It was a little bit shuffled, as it can be when you are kind of moving from city to city, but there was the before, this is the after, a little bit more nicer and neater and easy to find what I need. Once that was completed, we decided to take a look around this park and take a walk to stretch our legs. This is right next to the Colorado River, so across the way there is California. four-legged friends. The next morning, we decided to go to Denny's, have a nice big old hearty breakfast that Paul and I were able to share before we were headed on to another place for more errand running. This time it was down below the border in Mexico. Just an interesting fact, the land that is from the United States down to the border is Quechan tribal land. So what makes that kind of nice and convenient is that they have a lot that you can pay a small fee for, and you can park your car and just walk straight across the border. It makes it very simple and convenient to go over for the day and come back. After our appointments wrapped up, we went to Pueblo Viejo, a small restaurant there, and it was so delicious. But after that quick lunch, we were done and back in line to head across the border back into the U.S. After that, we wrapped up our time in Yuma, heading back northwards once again to the land of Quartzsite, where we stayed overnight. Vinny had a brand new ball that he decided to break in on this trip. And then the next morning, we were back at it on the road, heading northwards. Spring was definitely out in show on this drive. There were flowers all over along the roadside, hues of purple and yellows and oranges. It was so delightful to see. We passed through Parker and headed up towards Lake Havasu. We stayed just slightly outside of Lake Havasu for the evening at a rest area before we would continue our journey on the next day. Day we were back at it once more, bright and early, making our way through the rest of Arizona. Before finally coming into the state of Nevada. And we are going to leave you there for now. You'll have to stay tuned and see what we get into next. Thanks for watching. Take care, my friends.